What is up, you guys? I am so glad that you're back to my channel, and I am excited to share the 5 must-haves for meal prepping. So if you are interested, if you feel like this would help you, then just keep watching. So I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable in this area of different things that you can have in your kitchen to help you keep food longer and save your money in the long run. So number 1, my biggest one that I would highly recommend are good containers. So containers to put leftovers in, containers to put leftover veggies, whatever you have leftover from that meal that day. So I have some really good picks here of some really good containers that help keep your food longer. So this is a Glass Lock brand, and this is glass. So these are safe to microwave. So these are dishwasher microwavable safe. And they actually have a really good snap to them. And the lid, there is a rubber rim here to just really seal it really good. And then it snaps good. So I would recommend this. This is a nice option to have if you want to just take it straight from the refrigerator to the microwave to heat up your leftovers. This is a little bit cheaper option, which is plastic. Still the same thought process on the snap lids. This is a Member's Mark brand, and still the rubber rim around the side, around the outer edge to keep that seal good. This Glass Lock brand actually comes with different sizes, so depending on what you are keeping, come in different sizes. Here's another little option for your containers. So super good option if you want to store your food after you get done preparing it that night and you have just a little bit of leftovers. Pop it in there, seal it nice and good, and put it in your fridge to have the next night or the night after. All right, so my second must-have for meal prepping and just preparing in general, I found that this is a huge help. It is a magnetic menu to put on your fridge. Okay, and this is, you can write with these paint markers. I just got these off Amazon. Super easy. You can just, when you're planning over the weekend, how can a person remember what they have planned for every single day? So this takes the guesswork out of it, takes it from you having to remember every day what you planned for that week to come, and you can pop it right on here for your menu. And then it also has a spot for groceries. If you run out of something throughout the week, write it down again so you don't have to keep it in your memory bank to remember that next weekend or whenever you go to the store. And then just a note section, say for example, if you want to lay out some meat later in that week, or if there's an appointment for your kiddos or something later that week, jot it down and have this kind of be like a spot, like your calendar, to look at every day in what the day will bring. Okay, so earlier in the beginning, I talked about things to have in your kitchen to help your food last longer and get your money's worth. So the third thing must have is a produce holder. So there are tons of different sizes, different colors, different makes on the market of a produce holder. So I love this. We actually have a garden throughout the summer where we live, and this actually gives some good aeration, some good air to go under your produce, because if it sits just on a solid surface, then it can't breathe and it's not going to last as long. So this could be good for, we usually try to keep like our maybe jalapenos, onions up here, and then maybe like fruits down here, apples, bananas and stuff. So that we have really found that has really helped our produce and our fruit last longer. Side note, make sure that you measure so that it fits underneath your top cupboards in your kitchen if that's where you choose to put it, because this one is a little bit taller. And so you want to make sure that before you buy it, it will fit under your cupboards in your kitchen. Number 4 must have, this is actually pertains to the fridge. So these containers have saved me a ton of space in the fridge and saved the fruit that is supposed to be refrigerated in the fridge. So these guys are actually stackable. So if you want to have some blueberries in this one and maybe some strawberries, like put some side by side, and then maybe you want to have some fresh pineapple or whatever in here, maybe some oranges, you can actually stack it. And this actually fits in our crisper drawer, our fruit drawer. And what I do is after I buy the fruit or whatever it may be, when I get it home, I wash it with real good to just get all the germies and stuff off of it. And then I'll put a paper towel down so that after you wash it, I mean, you can wash it in a strainer and shake all the water off, but there's gonna be water left over. So having the paper towel at the bottom can just catch that water, because sometimes if your blueberries or your strawberries sit in that water, like if I were to just put them right here, they would sit in that water and then they would spoil super quick. So that paper towel at the bottom, you can even replace that paper towel after a few days and just keep that dry, that fruit dry in your fridge. And when you are ready to serve it, then you just pull out your container and you're more likely to eat it than to throw it away. So it saves you money in the long run. Now, number 5 must have for meal prepping in your kitchen is a food saver system. So this one is a little contraption that we got for Christmas a few years ago. It's actually a good size. It has suction cups on the bottom. Let me see if I can have you listen. Okay. And then it actually sticks so it doesn't slide around when you're using it. So the purpose of this is, let me give you an example here. Again, for a cost-effective way to help your money go further, when you buy something, you want it to really seal good, not get freezer burned. So batch cooking is something that you can do in your kitchen. Say, for example, you're making taco meat for that night. Make 2 pounds or make 3 pounds, cut it in half or split it in half, the servings, and seal one portion for maybe a meal in the next couple weeks. Seal it and then freeze it. Again, this is just some fish that we've sealed in the past, and this little contraption will do all of that. It will vacuum seal it and make sure that your food is tucked in there nice and tight, and it doesn't get freezer burned and it doesn't spoil. So here are the bags. This is actually a roll of the vacuum seal, and you can just make the size that you need, as big or small that you need. So this contraption, I would say it is a little investment up front, but it will help you make your food go longer, further, and really bring the convenience forward of, if you're gonna cook taco meat, you might as well make 2 batches, freeze 1/2 and serve that 1/2 for that night. If this was a helpful video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you are notified for future videos. And thank you. Thank you for joining me today. And I can't wait to create the next video and share it with you. So have a great day, and we'll catch you next time.